Hello. So this is the second in a series of meditation and mindfulness that I'm offering. And again, you don't have to have any previous experience of trying this. All you need is to give it a go and to just take 10 minutes. But do make sure you're in a relaxed space without too many distractions. You can be seated with lots of cushions to make sure you're lovely and supported, or you're very welcome to lie down. I do find I'm slightly more likely to fall asleep, but again, if you do, that's absolutely fine. Softening your gaze or closing your eyes. And I'm going to take us on a little journey with this practice. So if you have sort of an imagination where you can easily bring images to mind, I'm going to describe a scenario and see if you can bring the images into your mind's eye. So it's almost like you're watching a video that you've created of what I'm saying. I know for some people that's quite difficult, so feel free to think about the words instead, rather than actually imagining the picture of what I'm saying. You cannot do this practice wrong, so just see what comes up for you. Chances are you'll get distracted and there'll be a point where you realize that you haven't been listening. That's part of the practice. So when you realize, I'd like you to draw your attention back to the story that I'm saying. So it's that coming back to the practice. That is part of the practice, that returning. So I'd like you to either think about in your mind's eye, picture, or think of the words of being in a meadow. There is sun in the sky. It's not too hot. It's a lovely sort of sunny spring day. You can see some clouds in the sky, and the sky is that lovely light blue colour. As you look around you at the grassland, you can see some flowers, particularly some buttercups. You can see different grasses. As you look down, you can feel ground underneath your feet. There's a very gentle breeze that you can feel on your skin. And as you breathe in, you can breathe in some fresh air. And in that fresh air, it's just that gentle smell of this day. You can smell some flowers. As you look off into the distance, there is a cottage just at the bottom of a valley. You can see some smoke coming out of the chimney. As you look further, there's a little crop of trees. And off into the distance, you can see some further hills, rolling countryside. You start to walk through the meadow, and you can feel the gentle brush of the grass and flowers on your lower body. And you're trailing your fingers just along the top of the grass. You can feel the softness in your fingertips as you walk along. You come to a small clearing where a comfy rug has been laid out. And you sit yourself down on the rug. You place your hands down and you can feel the soft material on your hands, on your skin. Then you decide to have a lie back on the rug, and there's a comfy, handy pillow for your head. And your whole body feels supported with this rug as you lie back. And there's nowhere you need to be. You know that you have plenty of time, there's no rush, and you feel nice and safe where you are. From your vantage point on this meadow, it's on a slight hill, so not only can you see that view, but you can now see across to the other side of the valley. You can see in the distance the wind just very gently blowing the branches of some of the trees. Again, as you sort of take a breath in, you can smell the flowers around you. You can smell that, just that potential of a lovely day ahead. Now you look up towards the sky. The sun is just behind a cloud, so it's not too blinding as you look up. And you can start to see the clouds just gently moving across above you as you start to make out a few shapes in the clouds. Noticing just different faces almost in some of the clouds that you can see. You continue to relax back and allow the ground to support you. But as you relax back here, looking up at the blue sky, just allowing every part of your body to be completely relaxed. You feel warm enough. Your back feels supported. Just taking another breath. Enjoying this moment of peace. You carefully find your way back to a seated position. Looking back out now on your vista, on the view. You now can notice a little stream that is running along at the bottom of the valley. And you can see where there's a patchwork of shadow and sun as the sun is moving in and out of the clouds and creating a pattern along the stream and along the fields nearby. Where the sun hits the stream, you can see the water glistening and sparkling in the distance. You can see the trees just gently swaying in the breeze. The smoke from the chimney of the cottage just gently wisping into the air. And as you look across the meadow, a gentle dance of the grasses and the flowers as they move back and forth with that breeze. Taking another relaxed breath, noticing all the delightful smells. So time to leave here as you stand back up and start to walk back through the meadow. Feeling the ground under your feet as you walk. Feeling the just gentle movement of the grass and the flowers through your fingertips, just across your lower leg as you walk through. Just feeling the softness of the top of the grass. Gently bringing your attention back to the here and now. Have a little stretch of your fingers. Have a stretch of your toes. Find a bit of movement. And if you're happy to, opening your eyes. Well done. See how much of that you followed, and if you managed to return, that's all part of the practice. And take care.